Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Sorry, I was being the average stereotypical teenager and looking on my phone. In fact, I was looking up dystopia. Now, I can give you the definition that Google provides. A dystopia is an imagined place or state in which everything is unpleasant or bad, typically a totalitarian or environmentally degraded one. Now, of course, you're thinking, oh, that's just the Hunger Games and the Maze Runner. There's no other books. Well, guess what? It's in most every book, whether it's in this book called The Slave Dancer, in which basically the dystopia is the part where they kidnap this kid and they use him to play a flute to dance slaves around to keep them active on the barge. So I wouldn't think of that as a pleasant state of place or being. Or it could be this wonderful book right here of how Ron Burgundy grew up in a Pennsylvania coal town. But there is one book in which you may be thinking, wow, that really doesn't fit too well. I'm going to talk about Master and Commander. Now, Master and Commander is a great book. In fact, I haven't completely finished it yet. But I finished enough to tell you about this amazing topic, dystopia. Now, dystopia, in which can be found in said book, is mainly a psychological state of being. How may you ask? Well, take a wealthy British captain, a master and commander, going out to sea. He earns quite a bit of money, right? Well, he'll never guess what. He does a little privateering on the side. Spoiler alert, should have said that before. But he does a little kind of privateering on the side. He'll capture ships, and that'll give him reward money for it. And sometimes they're not really enemies. They don't put up a fight. And basically it's a dystopia in that way, where apparently society's bad enough where, lo and behold, you just have to take things from other people, making their day more miserable. Yeah. Like in the Hunger Games. They have this big old game that the district puts on just to prove a point of the war that happened many, many years ago in a galaxy far, far away. The Maze Runner, they just end up in this maze. They don't know why. And basically, all they can find out is that there's no adults. None. Just people that are trying to make a living. And staying away from the creepy crawlies at night. Which is another thing. Dystopias are usually seen as post-apocalyptic societies. Now, like in the case that I just showed you, well, more than less told you, and by these wonderful books that I've shown, and no, I am not sponsored by any means, but usually, hold your horses, usually that it's a common theme now, because it makes us feel like when we're fighting for justice. Here I have a famous series that Nickelodeon put on called Avatar, in which this kid right here, the bald-headed monk, guess what he had to do? He had to solve the dystopia. Now, how he did that was, there's this one control point, this one force that was ever prevalent throughout the series, causing the dystopia. Same thing in Moby Dick. Ahab was in a dystopia unless he was hunting that whale. Now, he did realize that while he was hunting the whale, it was a dystopia, but he felt like he had to hunt that whale. It was his destiny. Yeah, this will work. Right here. This game, Earth had become a dystopia, and so we had to find a new planet, colonize it, defeat the race and basically create another dystopia by destroying ourselves. Some people think that today we live in a dystopia, and if you haven't found out, that's the topic of this video. If you just found that out, man, you're late. But it's ever prevalent. There are dystopias in this world. People suffer through dystopias every day. It's kind of a psychological thing, and don't mind where my eyes are wandering. That's just where the webcam thing is. Well, the webcam's up here, but the picture where I can visually see myself mess up is right down there. In fact, you could actually say that there is a little dystopia in everything. Some people say that their homework is kind of like a dystopia. It's not good. It's bringing their grades right down. And I can tell you for a fact that that happens to a lot of people. Let's use another movie as an example, because this video isn't long enough. This here is Ghost Rider, and where he thrives off of dystopia. His job is to take everything bad and basically kill them all. Right there. But what would you do if you were faced with a worldwide dystopia? Which, in the eyes of many, and I mean many beholders, it is viewed as post-apocalyptic. Would you be prepared? Would you be the one that sticks a knife in the dystopia? Or would you be the one simply drop? No, that did not hit my foot, luckily. Okay. How would you prepare for dystopia? You don't. Dystopia is seen as the worst of the worst, the bad of the bad. The Darth Maul. Actually, he's not bad enough. No, let's go with the Emperor. Or Count Dooku. He's pretty bad. Think of it as that. And what makes dystopia books and movies popular, that it gives you this, because you see it in the view of the hero. But it can actually play in reverse, too. Because if you think about it, dystopia is only what you believe it to be. For the villain, it could be like he's in a utopia right now. He's in paradise, but no. To others, it's a dystopia. So once that hero comes by, he's starting to see his plan crumble. It's starting to become a dystopia for him, while it's becoming a utopia for others. So really, it's how you perceive it. Now, you may be wondering why you didn't get this yesterday, or the day that it was originally supposed to come out, and that's because technological troubles are great. So, hold on a second while I'll try to find a way to successfully sign off this video while I still have less than 10 minutes left, because once it gets over 10 minutes it just takes too long to upload, and that's where I encounter some problems. So, since I don't have a great special effects department, I'm going to do a little trick I call a small LED flashlight. Now pay close attention, because this is going to happen fast. Ready? Ready? No? Okay. No, you're ready now? Okay. I want to take off your glasses if you have any visual problems going on. Don't want to cause any severe blindness. And yes, I am taking a look at the clock while I'm doing it too, just to see if I can't make it even. You never know.